Up next, we should be having BB versus Socke to be able to move on to losers' quarters here. Sure enough, we got
We do.
FB versus Argator on the BB team.
Yeah, and we got a little lover stage here. Very nice Forceburn color as well.
Yeah, and on this stage, there's definitely a lot that these two characters can do because those platforms just really send their movement into overdrive. Because Forceburn really loves having platforms to be able to boost off of for those aerials.
Yeah, I just think overall this is a stage that is very good for extensions for any character, honestly. But I do feel like Forceburn is going to get a lot of mileage out of that. Good downstrong, not going to be quite enough to kill yet.
Trying to moonwalk to mix up the spacing, but Irrigator able to just outspace it still.
Yeah, still. And now Ari is now on the pressure train. Gonna be a little bit hasty with the side B here, but hey, no death yet. Gets the kill, gets the first kill, so you know there is good momentum still to have on our Ari's side.
Yep. I mean, definitely just really trying to find a way to get this kill right now. Tried that down strong, but unfortunately still not enough, and Irrigator is just doing a good job of weaving around these options that FB was looking for, but unfortunately not able to tech out of the jab down strong.
Yeah, and now we're back in the neutral situation. We do have JFB trying to poke from the bottom, but Ari is just slowly coming back to the main platform. Now it's pretty much the battle for the main platform.
Yeah, and it's a real challenge once that clearing gets above you because they really love using that down air because it just covers so much space underneath them that it makes it difficult to cover them from below.
It is so big, honestly. And it also gets cancelled, obviously, from the landing, mostly, so...
Yep.
It is a safe-ish move, I would say, to use.
There we go, able to get the parry on the up special there, and so still keeping this edge guard going, just knocking him off.
Yeah, Ari still has a jump, manages to get back here. JFB just playing with the cloud right now, just hiding behind the cloud. Finally, the cloud is gone.
You never really know what they're thinking when they're going down that deep into the smoke like that, just waiting that long, because like at that point you're just guessing as to where they could be.
True, and they could just spawn the clone as well. Should be like, which one is it? Is it the real one?
Yeah, because if you go after the clone, you're essentially creating an opening with that attack that the Forceburn could just come in and punish you for.
True.
Right now, again, Irrigator just using these platforms to try and stay above JFB here.
JFB trying to go for an F strong here to try and get the kill, but a little bit hasty here. So not gonna get anything done. Forceburn just has a lot of trouble to kill, I feel, overall. One of these characters who has a little bit more trouble to kill.
There we go. Unless you can get that up strong to actually confirm like that, that's really the big thing you're looking for.
Absolutely. But look, now JFB is at 126% and completely above Claren, which you don't want to be above Claren.
Oh, the
don't want to be in the downstrong
actually
either. Yeah, you don't want to be in the downstrong mixer either. Especially on top platform, it's just going to destroy you.
Yeah, and it's such a quick move, it's hard to drop down off a platform to get past it in time, because you saw FB trying to go off to the right there, but the second half of it just came out too quick for them to avoid.
Indeed. But yeah, very even match so far. We'll see how it goes with the next members of the team.
Yep, so we'll end up seeing who they send out here, either Vaporon or PK coming up next. That's going to be the question as to who they pick to send out against Irrigator. I
mean, thankfully, JFV still put him in a nice situation, honestly. And PK is gonna go in with the Shovel Knight. I know not everyone likes Shovel Knight in the game. I still think that is. Wait,
are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, that's not. That is not neutral.
Yeah, because that's an extremely unfair advantage for Shovel Knight to be able to get that much money that quickly, because that's just that much quicker that you'd be able to get an item or get momentum mail.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he's almost at the momentum mail price right now.
And in this matchup, I'd say that's definitely the best mail to have, because having that extra speed to be able to get around the disjoints just makes it that much easier to beat Claren.
True. So hey, lots of poking happening right now. We do have Ari not happy with the situation.
Not at all. Really looking to just try and get rid of this stock.
Yeah, but
hold on that up strong.
I mean, I guess the money didn't matter at the end of the day, but that was not okay. That was not okay.
Man, could you imagine if Shovel Knight could actually carry over money between crew battle matches? Like whatever money and items they had from the last player, they carried on to the next one?
Yeah, imagine you just have Shovel Knights by the end of the crew battle be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy a gold armor because I don't need that anymore. I've already won.
I'm gonna buy the gold armor, then I'm gonna buy the regular armor, and then I'm gonna buy the gold armor again because I have that much money. But it looks like we're gonna be sending out Disco here against DK, and I feel like Frag's definitely one of the characters that can deal with Shovel Knight a little bit better, just because that rock can beat out the side B, but you don't really need to beat out the side B if they nearly SD like that. Holy cow.
Okay, that fish got stuck in the reactor, okay.
Yep. Yeah, it is still down there.
It's just there. It's just there.
I wonder, would it even fly up if you used the neutral
Look,
special?
he's doing it again.
We're just gonna have 10 fish on the underside of the stage by the end of this.
Yeah, just the airfish, you know, airfish.
Yeah, I mean, if PK ends up doing that again, one thing that Disco could do is just create a rock pillar along the edge of the stage to just keep
to
Shovel Knight from getting back. Yeah.
Just block him, honestly. Like, that is very unsafe to do. But anyways, right now we do have a very, very even match overall. I would argue that right now Craig isn't at kill percent yet, but
Shovel Knight definitely a kill percent.
Definitely. Yeah, and now we do have Disco being completely edge-guarded here. And now here's the real fish, you know. Now we're getting the real fishes.
Yep, and enough money to be able to buy whatever you want. Speaking of, Momentum Mail is the correct choice.
Yeah, very quick Momentum Mail. I'm always surprised by how fast the players can get what they want from the Shovel Knight shop. But then again, you do have shortcuts, so...
Yeah, I believe the shortcut for Momentum Mail should be right on the C-stick, if I remember correctly.
Something like that, yeah. Something to that effect.
That's definitely one of the biggest things you want to learn as a Shovel Knight main. Just being able to use those quick buy commands to be able to get what you want.
Yeah, who needs menu when you have shortcuts?
Exactly. Speaking of shortcuts...
Here's the gear.
Yep.
I saw it, it almost came out. There it is.
A lot of charge on that dagger there.
Yeah, and now Shovel Knight is like, I put gear, this is my neutral now. This is my neutral, you're not getting in.
Yep. Fortunate misspacing there from Disco, going to allow PK to get that second stock. So, final stock for Disco here. Are they going to be able to take off one more stock here?
That is a good question, but that gear is going to definitely slow Disco down a lot.
Absolutely. I mean, you just have to respect it so much, and just getting the timing of when it's going to start moving can be difficult as well.
True, and almost like I would say by the time you get the parry on one, Shovel Knight is almost guaranteed to get another one, you know?
Yep. That's the annoying thing about just stopping him once he has that gear. You just keep chucking it out, and you have to keep respecting it.
Ooh.
Tries to ride the gear.
Yeah, trying to go for gear up smash. Ooh, with Downstorm doing massive damage here.
Yeah, and I mean,
PK had
Disco cannot pin down PK to be able to get the kill here. Finally gonna catch him mispacing.
Yeah, finally gets the kill. Which at 200% I would hope Crack could kill, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's always the worst feeling as a Crag when your opponent gets above 150%, honestly, because it's like, I'm Craig, I should be able to just bully them to the blast zone at this point.
Absolutely, and a very good follow-up here thanks to the gear. Just lots of hitboxes everywhere. And the rock.
The rock.
Just rock. Yeah. Shovel Knight being like, I'm Craig too.
Yep. You gotta remember, when they're charging it for that long, you gotta start expecting the rock to be coming out of that up strong.
And it's not like, obviously, Craig can catch the rock, but he can't catch it in midair.
No, I mean, the spacing on that is just way too tight to be able to pull it off effectively.
I mean, I don't even think he can, technically. That's the thing.
Other Crag rocks, I know you can catch those, but that rock from Shovel Knight, I don't know. I think the hitbox on that rock might be a bit too big.
Yeah, but we're gonna have Midomi here. We got Fish Ritual coming up here.
Yep. A little bit of punish with the bubbles. Punish him for putting down the fancy fish underneath the stage there.
I mean, to be fair, imagine if PK SD'd there.
Yeah, that would not be good. Well, you could write it off as, oh, I was just getting rid of my first stocks.
True. Well, almost as he's there, for sure.
Yeah, that one was cutting it a little bit close. Oh, that's what you get for trying to be fancy sometimes.
Yeah. But hey, we're back in the game. Got PK putting down a lot of pressure right now on Midomi and getting that mid-stage...
Yeah, the Infinite Dagger just doing a whole lot of knockback.
And now he's got the neutral tool.
Yeah, it's like, even having the bubbles as a threat isn't really an issue anymore, because that gear will just go through them. And with the platforms as high up as they are, you can just jump over the bubbles and drop down on top of Ito's gear.
And in that sense, I would say that in this matchup, gear is more important than the armor. Just because it does so much to cover your bases and ignore the bubbles overall.
Yeah, I mean, anything you could do to break that bubble wall of Orcane just feels so good. I mean, DK really isn't staying on the ground for too long.
Yeah, and a very good parry as well. Gets a very good parry here in order to get one more stock on Midomi, and now PK is down.
Yep.
But he did take 2 stocks off of Midomi. The damage is very very high, and we've got more fishes before the SD.
There we go, 4 fish
go.
underneath the stage. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing any more fish for this set here.
Yeah, that's it. No more fish.
So at this point, it's going to be up to Ito Midori to take off the final player for Team Socke.
Yeah, but again, Midomi is at one stock, gonna have a lot of pressure on their shoulders. And against Vaporon, I mean, we might see. We might see more.
They really have 2 Shovel Knights on their team.
Yeah, they have 2 Shovel Knights on their team. I was about to say we might see more fish.
Oh my god. Imagine thinking you're finally done fighting Shovel Knight, and then all of a sudden you see
there's another one.
Like there's no. Yep. Oh god. But so
hey,
far,
this is going very differently right now. This is a very different match.
This is not the same Shovel Knight, unfortunately for Midori.
Yeah. But yeah, Midomi just doing a very good job right now. Just taking off the first stock as well. Very early, only 33% on him. This definitely feels doable all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, only at 33% after taking off the first stock. If you can keep up that rate, you'll only be at 99% stock by the time you got your opponent ready to kill again. So that is definitely a huge opening to be able to create there.
True, and just look at the pressure that Midomi is applying right now. Ripron's finally managing to get some hits in, but Midomi definitely looking maybe a little bit more aggressive than last match, I feel like.
Yeah,
it's working so far.
Oh.
Not anymore, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, not having those high platforms was definitely making it easier.
Yeah, it's just an easy catch for Ripron, unfortunately. But yes, we will see Team Socke again later in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely plenty more bracket to work through here. They did a good job towards the end there of trying to even it up, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too late to be able to bring it back for them. So